Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to Ultimate Alchemy. We have done a little bit since the last episode. One thing I did is make the reactor bigger. Nothing is different overall about, how it's set up or anything. I just made it bigger, added some more control rods. The main reason is I got really curious about how these thermal conductor things work, and so I played around with different shapes, and then to see if it was more efficient I made it bigger to see like, oh, if I do the same control rods but I add these electrum blocks, then will it be better at making power? Turns out it is. So it's very confusing still. Like online it's all just YouTube guides, like there's no written guides that make a lot of sense. I did find one list of the different blocks you can put in. This is conductors of heat, and electrum seems to be the best one we can make right now. Diamond is better than electrum, and if you don't have electrum yet, you can just use blocks of iron. Blocks of gold are better than blocks of iron, so I would recommend blocks of gold for your conductor to start. I'm not sure if air is better than nothing. Like, is it worth building bigger and have air as your conductor? I don't even know. But essentially, like, right now I'm getting more power from this than if I just had these control rods in the middle and I didn't have any of these squares at all. I get more power by doing it this way, and that's because it keeps the core heat closer to the casing heat. And I don't know all the math of how that works, but we're getting about 5,400 almost RF a tick, which is pretty good because now we need a bit more RF. One other thing I did in between episodes is I made every single machine upgraded to, what's this called? Will it tell me? I don't remember. Signalum. It's on the top left. I upgraded every single thermal expansion machine to Signalum tier just because I had all the upgrades, and I figured why not? And that way I can mix and match, and if I deconstruct them, I don't have to worry about which ones are which. So everything is Signalum now, which means it all goes quite a bit faster. I also added a drum for nickel, and the reasoning there is because we're going to need a lot of nickel ore later. And by ore, I mean the actual ore blocks. And that is the only way to get platinum, as far as I can tell. So I'm kind of preemptively knowing we're going to need nickel. So that's what that's about. So that way our fractionating still can work a little faster. I even added 2 of the reception coils onto this. I might as well add one more. No reason not to. It's only 50 more RF a tick. What's 50 RF a tick among friends? So now that'll get us nickel a bit faster, because we're going to need a bunch later. And everything else, let's see. I did quite a few things. What else did I do? Oh, I added the blast furnace preheater because I was curious what it would do, and it looks like it doubled the speed of steel ingot making. So that's kind of a big deal. It was pretty easy to make. Blast furnace preheater. It was just these iron sheet metals, which are just iron plates, and then an external heater, which is copper, iron, redstone, and this copper coil block, which is just kind of annoying to make, but it's really just copper and iron and some copper plates, which was easy because I already have that compressor over there. So that was actually quite easy to make. And what else have I done? Oh, yeah. Oop, nope, that one's supposed to be there. Oh no, I just killed the water. Whoops. Oh, shoot. I think those were there. And that is there. Okay. So I made a moistener, and that's just because I wanted to get this mycelium process started. It's super easy. You literally just put wheat here, water, and seeds here, and it automatically turns wheat into successively soggier wheat, and that turns seeds into mycelium over time. You do need to put a block on top of it because it needs to be dark. And so it really only cares about the light above it or the light on top of it or something. So if you just put a block directly on top of your moistener, it'll be nice and dark for you. I also did one other thing. What did I do? Now I'm forgetting what I did. Was it over here? Might have had something to do with over here. No. Oh, I did make a second metal press, and I did learn that is the power input, or on the top there, that orange dot. And guess why it wasn't powered up last time? You probably spotted it. I wasn't connected to anything. I didn't have a flux point over here yet, so that's why it wasn't receiving power. That was a pretty stupid mistake. Oh, I also added a mana splitter. So now both of those shoot into the splitter, and the splitter splits the mana into the 3 mana pools. Now I have 3 mana pools instead of 2. I did try a 4th, but then it blocked the line of sight from the spreaders to the splitter, and that didn't work. There's, I think, a thing called a mana mirror, in fact. That could probably let me set it up so that it bounces off the top, but that needs Terra Steel, and we'll talk about Terra Steel soon. That's something I want in the near future. It shouldn't be too hard to get now that I have plenty of mana. In fact, how much mana do we have here? That's full. These are both over halfway. Because each Terra Steel is about half a mana pool's worth of mana. But that, I could already make about 4 Terra Steel, which is definitely enough to start with. Anything else? Any other news? I don't think so. I don't think so. Sweet. Okay, so let's go to our to-do list. I did add a couple things to that. Mushrooms, Phyto Grow, and Terra Steel is kind of on the list of things we need. But first, we're working on these metal presses and diamonds. We already have the 2 metal presses, so diamonds are just around the corner. I did set up auto smelting of bricks. I don't remember if we did that in the episode or not. It's literally just smelting gravel. And now we can get this set up. I don't know how it works. I literally have no concept of where we feed in the items to get pressed. And I also need the molds, compression mold. So let's make 2 of those. Oh man. I need an engineer's workbench, apparently. That's a bummer. Okay. So let me make one of these engineer's blueprints, which of course needs aluminum, iron, and copper. We don't have aluminum or a steel plate. I guess we have steel plates. So I'll do that version. And then the workbench needs treated wood planks and a treated wood fence, but treated wood is creosote and wood planks. So that's why we needed some of those creosote barrels earlier. You surround it. Boom. I'll do one more creosote. Might as well do a few while we're here. Okay, treated wood, easy. Get that engineer's workbench. Are those treated wood sticks too? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Okay, treated sticks, treated fence, treated workbench. Boom. Okay, I don't know how big this is. It's 2 by 1, okay. And now we throw in that blueprint, and I needed, what was it, 5 steel plates. And wire cutters? Oh, I don't have those yet. Wire cutters. Make those, throw those in here. Oh, they don't need to be in different squares. Okay, there we go. Hello? There we go. So then we take those compression molds and we slap them onto the press. Easy. Easy. And then I just need to feed it with the proper item. Now I made 2 more of these interfaces. I guess I forgot to mention that. So the proper item is pulverized regular coal. Yeah, there it is. With a coal ball is what we're looking for. I might have set up the coal pulverizing recipe. I cannot remember. Liquefacted coal. Interesting. Huh. Anyway, we're not doing that right now. Don't get distracted. Don't get lost in the weeds, Cardax. So coal ball needs to go in our regular crafting world over here. And we'll have 64 of those available once we craft some. Okay. Easy peasy. Sweet. Okay, so coal balls are what we feed into the first press. Now, how do we feed them in? I have not yet figured that out. So let's try... this square? I'm just going to guess you feed it into this square, because that's the square that things start on. I'm going to try that. We'll see how it goes. And then we're going to connect with cables to the underneath over here. So this is the nice part about Ender.io is you can have stuff, you know, share the same block as you travel along until you need to meet up with something like that. Okay, so let's try the coal ball gets compressed processing pattern. Processing. Now, I did notice something weird with Ore Dictionary. I don't know if this is a bug or if it's a Krydax doesn't understand what he's doing. Also, we're really short on charcoal. Wow. Holy crap. Wow, are you serious? That doesn't sound right. Why are we needing that much charcoal all of a sudden? What's going on? That's not even on because we finally have enough steel. I mean, I guess we needed a bunch of coal all of a sudden. Well, I guess it's 8 stacks of coal, which would only be 8 stacks of charcoal, though. Was that more than 8 stacks? That's way more than 8 stacks. What is going on? Oh, I know what's going on. Every single time it requests 1 pulverized charcoal, it makes 16, because that's the smallest amount that can be made. And then before it gets a chance... so that means I need to change... Is this just an exporter, though? Yeah, see, that's feeding in the charcoal one at a time. Automatically. Whatever, we'll just leave it. It'll smelt about 1 billion charcoal, and then it'll be done for a while. Right? Because once this is done, we're going to have charcoal, and then it won't have to smelt charcoal for a long time. And we could get more of these augments, I think. Did I put them on some, but not all? Yeah, those 2 already had 3. Those 2 are missing some. Okay, well, that's about as fast as we can get with smelting for now. Until I get to the final upgrade, which is Enderium Kit. What's it called? Resonant Upgrade Kit. And for that, I need Pyrotheum, which is easy. Lumium, we already made. But Enderium, unfortunately, needs Platinum. Haven't done that yet. So we'll get there. We already have lead. And Pyrotheum is just blaze powder, sulfur, redstone. Sulfur will probably automate at some point with some sort of processing pattern. Coal pulverizing. I'm going to get a lot of extra sulfur as it is. Anyway, back to here. Did I make the pattern? I didn't make the pattern. We got distracted. So coal ball It's the regular coal ball, metal presses into a compressed coal ball. Like so. Take the mold out of the equation. And then the compressed coal ball has a regular crafting recipe into a dense coal ball. And then a dense coal ball has a crafting recipe processing into a compressed coal ball. And then a compressed coal ball has an arc furnace recipe into a diamond. Now that we do not have yet. So the arc furnace, I guess, is a goal. I forgot it needed an arc furnace. I don't know why. So we're gonna have to work towards that. But for now, I do think I'm gonna change this processing thing because we're gonna end up smelting like thousands of coal here. Was there another way to make coal? Now that I have steel unlocked? Other than the coke oven? Where's the coke oven it? Okay, just lots of mana would be the other way to do it. So if I have absurd amounts of mana production, I could just make coal that way. But that looks like it. I don't think there's other ways to do it. Yeah. Okay, so then what I want to do is change this to a crafter so it batch crafts stacks of coal. I think, yeah. Can I do crafting upgrades on an exporter? I think I can. Let's find out. So, regular coal. Am I on processing? Yes. Take off ore dictionary. Coke oven. This. Stack. Stack. Make a recipe. I need a crafting upgrade. I don't know if this is going to work or not. And then we smack the crafting upgrade into here. And then can I put this there? Can. Oh, it's got creosote oil in it, though. That's not what we want. Don't want it to consider the liquid. Fluids. Yeah, gotta cancel that. Remake that one. Okay. See if this works. Are these still going, by the way? They are. Although they've gotten through a lot of that, surprisingly. Wow, that's a lot of iron queued up too. Just gonna cancel everything for a second, see what happens. And I want to kind of let this finish out. What's happening to these items? They're not getting... Oh. We need some speed upgrades, yo. How do I get sugar? Same way as always. Okay, sweet. We have sugarcane. I did not realize it was that slow. That's been part of the problem the whole time, and I hadn't even thought to look for that. Thought didn't even cross my mind. Okay, speed upgrade. It looks like this one. Craft some blank upgrades, craft some speed upgrades. Okay, that's quite a bit better. Still too slow, though. Oh, well, it might be fast enough now. Are these reducing? Ish. There's also a stack upgrade, which is 4 speed upgrades, plus some more sugar. So I need a lot more sugar cane. I haven't really made very much. I didn't realize I would be needing sugar cane in large amounts. So let's see, it was 3 per speed upgrade, right? And then it is 12, so then we've got a total of, is that 5? I've already made 2 speed upgrades, so I only need 2 more, which is 6 plus 5 is 11. Alright, I think that's good. And then I'm gonna need those speed upgrades back. I love how fast you fly. Okay, make 2 more of these. And then make a stack upgrade. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay. Took a minute. And now we're finally caught up with smelting. Okay. Whew. So anyway, back to what we were doing, which was finding out if this works properly. The exporter with the recipe card. Yeah, so I need to request regular coal and see what happens. Oh, it literally doesn't even let me. Okay, so it doesn't work. Really? I just assumed it would. An interface? No, because even that does something different. So I guess you need a crafter. Like so. Oh, geez. Don't fall off the map. Pulverized charcoal into coal. There we go. And now we should be able to request coal. What if I just request 10? It makes a whole stack. Perfect. Which is what we want. Now this, let's see, where's the one that wants coal? Up here? No. There it is. Nope, that's regular. Oh, I don't have one that wants coal. Right. We need to add that. Well, I guess this is requested. So in a way, do I need regular coal to be requested? Because we also have block of coal coke requested on one of these. So like as those reduce, it'll make coal to meet the demands of those things. I mean, it's always nice to have more. And I am curious if we can somehow set that chest to fill in such a way that we can access it. these don't have priorities. So here's my thought. If I do 1 stack in this, right? But then I have an exporter. So I do this as insert only. And then I have an exporter that's constantly feeding coal into this. Oh, but then it'll just take from itself, won't it? Wait, no, extract only. Yeah, that's not... Because this doesn't have a priority. That's the problem. I lower the priority. Yeah, it doesn't change anything. Yeah, but then that's just inserting both, and that does nothing. Yeah. Sad. There's not really a way without... automating more. That's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. He says, as he worries about it. So the dense coal ball recipe goes in a regular crafter. That one. And then these are the 2 that go into the presses. Okay, so let's see if this works. Inputs. Which one is first? Just the regular coal ball? Yeah. So then if I put a crafting order in for a compressed coal ball, start. Didn't work. Alright, what's it telling me? It's telling me no machine found. Okay, so maybe you put it on the bottom. Like this. Ah. That doesn't need a crafting upgrade. It's literally a crafter. Okay, let's try again. Still didn't work. I wonder if it only accepts from the top. Because that kind of makes sense, like, graphically. Let's try that. It doesn't seem to be working either. Okay, let's look at the book. Do you tell me anything about the metal press? Items through the conveyors, obviously. The lower middle block. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything, though. Items through the conveyors. But that doesn't tell me... Like, how do I put items on. Do I need a dropper? Maybe I need a dropper. I guess we try that. Now a constructor can drop, but can a constructor have a crafting upgrade? I mean, it can. Does that work? I doubt this is gonna work. Yeah, it doesn't show up. Okay. So then we'll go up one more tile. Or I guess we don't need to go up. Dropper. Maybe just an open crate? Let's try that. Open crate. Crafter pointing into the open crate. Then we throw in, finally, the recipe for the millionth time. What's going on here? That should work. Right? We should at least see it getting dropped. Compressed cobalt. Compressed cobalt. Okay, I'm gonna take some coal balls and experiment. So I can just throw it on there. Per chunk. What if you have too many? Works slowly. I can't possibly understand though why the open crate thing. Oh, does open crate only accept from the top? Is that all this is? That might be all this is. I would assume it could accept from the side though. But let's just be sure. Cross our I's and dot our T's. Yeah, that really doesn't seem to work. Maybe because it's not high up enough. Maybe it sees, oops, I wanted to go one higher. Maybe it sees that block as like taken so it doesn't drop into that block. So we need to do something like this. And again, just to be sure, we'll put this on the top. If this doesn't work, we're gonna try another avenue entirely. There we go. That works. Okay, so then we want to slow it down. I think. Somehow. Or does that matter? So we want you to pick up items instead of breaking. Weirdly, I kind of have to go back here. Get cable out. Like so. And I think that automatically hoovers up the items. Cool. Okay. I'm hoping that it has some sort of automatic programming such that it won't, I'm guessing the crafter can go on the side, such that the items won't disappear while they're sitting on the belt. Because that would be, oh my gosh, that would be kind of bad. If that's how it worked. If that is how it works, I can figure out the timing with redstone and stuff. It would be nice to not have to do that. It would be nice if they told me that it worked that way so I didn't have to wonder. Open crate. Let's just make a bunch of living wood planks because we have all the living wood that's automated and it's free. There's no reason not to go a little crazy here. Okay, and then that will drop the other one, which is the dense coal ball and the compressed coal ball. And then we just need another destructor here. Rotated. This is sweet. Pick up items. Throw a cable underneath. All right, let's make sure they both work. Compressed coal ball. So this is the thing that turns into a diamond. Sweet. Oh no, I need a wall. Okay, thankfully it's like hitting that as if it's a wall. Cool. Okay, so then now we want compressed coal balls, which are equivalent to diamonds. Just they're pre-diamonds. We want 64 of those. Now you're gonna be, doing a lot of coal stuff for a while, aren't you? Machine doesn't accept item. Uh-oh. What's that about? Is that because it's already full? Probably. It needs to be empty before it will accept more. I'm gonna break the system somehow. I don't know. I've probably broken it. But yeah, you can see that's got to run for a while because we need 8 coal to make a single dense coal ball. And then we need 8 of those to make a single of the compressed coal ball. So we need 64 coal to make a single diamond. Stack of coal makes a diamond. Plus 4 lapis, which is free. So yeah, time to work on the arc furnace. Let's get cracking. So we go back, arc furnace. So this guy is expensive. Let's just go one by one here. Cauldron and 15 steel sheet metal. Okay, so the cauldron's easy. Not even really worried about that. Steel sheet metal. We need, I said 15, 8 of which are slabs. Okay, whatever. I don't know, I've got plenty. So that's good on the sheet metal. Okay, cool. Then, I need 6 blocks of steel and 5 steel scaffolding. So steel needs 6 blocks of it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Steel scaffolding. I need more steel rods. Just make those. Scaffolding. Okay, I made 18. I think I overmade it. Yes. 1 redstone engineering. Okay. Done. And then 10 light engineering, 5 heavy. 10 lights. Which is like this. Okay. 5 heavies. I need more of these. Ah, I need steel plates. I was worried about that. Okay, steel. Give me a stack. Just throw in here. Okay, what else do I need? 5 heavies, 27 reinforced blast brick. Again, we've been here before. Okay. So I need steel plates for that as well. This compactor's going as fast as it can. Nope, I lied. Now it's going as fast as it can. There we go. There we go. Alright. 27 of these. Boom. And we already had those because I made extra blast bricks before, so that was all nice. And then what else was I making? The heavy engineering blocks, which needed the machine components, which I think that's enough because I only needed 5 of these. Alright. So let's get rid of... Uh-oh. Where did I just put that? Wait. I'm not supposed to be allowed to do that. I think I just put my wireless crafting grid into... Oh no, I didn't. I just can't see. I lied. I lied. Get rid of some stuff that we don't need right now, because we got lots of building materials. So the heavy engineering blocks, reinforced blast brick, the steel sheet metal, the sheet metal slabs, and the scaffolding, and the blocks of steel. Also, I made a lot of mana steel. That's just throwing iron into the mana pools. And mana powder, because I knew I would need some, so I just made a bunch ahead of time. So then we need the engineering blocks, the redstone engineering block, the cauldron, probably still forgetting something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different blocks. Oh, it has a list? That's so handy. So I need the steel sheet metal slabs. I didn't make enough. There we go. So I have everything I need to make, and now I need to watch this time and time again. So we start with... Oh, this is such a crazy recipe. I'm gonna build it right here. Okay, so scaffolding, slabs, cauldron, 2. Okay, I'm probably not going to remember that, but let's try. Scaffolding. I'll go 1 square further. And then the cauldron is front and center there. The blocks of steel go here and here. Mostly slabs of sheet metal like this. And then was it the full sheet metal? Like that? And I want to say that was a light engineering block, but I couldn't totally tell. No, that's a heavy engineering block. I was right on everything else, though. At least I think that's a heavy. The light has like that orangey color. Yeah, that looks better. Though that doesn't have an orangey color at all. But it's definitely not a redstone engineering block, and I don't see what else it could be, so I think that's right. Alright, then the redstone. Then more iron on the sides. That's not where that went. Redstone goes on top of the scaffolding. Okay, the blocks of steel go above each other, so that's easy. Okay, then we fill this little bit with the blast bricks. There's like a little space there. And then it had the blast bricks on top of this too, overhanging, I think? No, yeah. Overhanging by 2, actually. That. Then there's nothing else in the front here. And then the back is heavies along the corners, 3 lights, 6 lights along this area. Heavies in these corners. This. Okay, then sheet metal on top of the back corners. It's not sheet metal, that's sheet metal. Like that. Yep, and then 2 lights surrounded by 2 scaffoldings. Each. Like that. Then the lights poke out 2 more blocks, and that's it. That should be an arc furnace. Where do I hit it to turn it into a... Oh, I'm missing something. What am I missing? Oh, sorry. More blast bricks. There we go. That's the arc furnace we know and love. Maybe. Oh, there it is. Yes. We did it. Look at that. I need to take a screenshot of that. Look at that glorious bastard. Okay. So now we've got the arc furnace, and we need to learn how to automate with it. Is it like front and back? I'm guessing that's where power goes. Do I have more flux ducts? Not very many, but I can make more. Sweet. And the arc furnace has other purposes than just diamonds as well. So we will make good use of it. Oh my gosh, that's twice I've done that. Okay, now it should be powered up. No, that's not the power slot. There we go. What was that then? Maybe I should read the book. Okay, slag must be removed. Degrading electrodes need to be replaced over time. What? That's annoying. I'm not a fan of that. I hope that's turned off in this mod pack. Assemble it, click the cauldron. Energy's input through the 3 connectors at the back. Supplying redstone signal will turn off the machine. inputs and additives are inserted through the 2 hatches at the top of the structure, inputs to the left and additives to the right. Outputs are retrieved from the bucket at the front, slag through the port at the back. Aha. So then we need to do this and go ahead and dodge that. That needs to be a importer. Grab all the extra slag that we're gonna get. And then, what did it say? The left and right? I'm not seeing a place to input. Is it those? Is it these? What did it say? 2 hatches at the top of the structure. Just me, or do these not look like hatches? Is it those right there? That kind of looks like a hatch. So then we're gonna need a crafter here. I'm a little confused. So with the arc furnace, what does this look like? It just shows 5 items. So it's not very clear to me where what goes. Do we just throw it all in there? Ugh. Well, I guess I can test it out. We can get our first diamond. Already make up to 28 diamonds. Okay, so those can go... Those go over there. Okay. And they have to be split up like that? That should be working. Uh-oh. Right? Does it have to be the exact C's? Pressed cobalt, lapis lazuli. Now it needs a lot more power. Is that the issue? 32,000 IF a tick. Maybe that's the problem. We need some sort of buffer. But it should like run for 1 tick or something. And there's enough, you know, stored up. And do I need to connect all 3 maybe? I feel like we're close to getting there. We're not quite there. Why are you not working? Let's try a different recipe that we know works. Like what? Let's do silver and gold grit. That should be easy enough to grab. Yeah, I'm doing something wrong. Powered up. Found pets are retrieved, blah, blah, blah. Come on, man. Do your thing. Do I need a redstone torch? It seems like it's on, not off. I think it told me I do this to turn it off. I'm clearly missing something. Gold is the main item, silver as the additive. It looks like it works with just bars too. Actually, not quite. Regular gold and silver grit should work as well. So should the grit, so... Oh my gosh. I have forgotten how to open my inventory. I just use tab now to open my inventory. So I should be able to do this. Ah! Slag goes down there. I don't know what those are either. Maybe I have to distribute it the way they want me to. Let's try it that way. And we're gonna have to like do some filters or something on this. And then a chest. So then if I put gold in there, it ends up in the same spot. This is not clear to me. I must have missed something in the book. Let's read it all carefully. Okay. Quickly smelt metals. Steel vat topped by electrodes which heat up the metal. Cells at smelting ores, blah, blah, blah. Ability to process multiple items. It's also complex. Requires maintenance. To form the structure, blah, blah, blah. Energy is input through the 3 connectors at the back. Supplying the control panel at the front with a redstone signal will turn off the machine. We don't need that. The 3 slots on the top are for the graphite electrodes. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Sorry, y'all ignore me. Ignore the last 10 minutes. Please. White electrode. What? How do I make that? Oh, there we go. Oh boy. Hop graphite dust is what? Oh, really? Okay, I need the industrial squeezer. Okay, well, we can take a cool picture of this, and then the next episode will be us making the industrial squeezer. Dang. Okay, well, there you go. As always, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about my flub here, and I will see you in the next episode.